Hello, friends. Scott Foshie here, and I hope you've had a great week. I sure have. This past Sunday, I was at First Baptist Church of Manteno. That's south of Chicago, but just north of Kankakee. And Pastor Roy Worley is doing a tremendous job of reaching people in multiple generations there in the church. I had a great time explaining to them about the cooperative program. We talked about how the church is God's plan to reach the world. And I really encourage you, think of ways to bring the generations together. Also, I wanted to give you some great news about the cooperative program. As of the middle of May, you have given over $2 million through the cooperative program this year alone, and that's an increase of over 1%, 1.4% over this time last year. And remember, your cooperative program funds the International Mission Board, your North American Mission Board, that's international missionaries, church planters, over 3,600 international missionaries, over 3,000 church planters, six seminaries, and your ERLC, which just placed its 100th ultrasound machine and a pregnancy care center here in America. So, thank you for your giving to the Great Commission through the cooperative program. Last week, I had a wonderful time getting to be with the church planting assessment that your North American Mission Board was doing in Chicago. And they had prospective church planters from not just Illinois, but across the Midwest and even some other parts of the country there. And they were hearing their vision, hearing their testimonies, discerning their character, and to make sure they were doctrinally faithful before they began planting churches in different parts of our country. The assessment process that your North American Mission Board has is incredible, and I just want you to please pray with me for our church planters. Did you know that we have over 40 church planters right now in Illinois, and the cooperative program and your giving through the Annie Armstrong Easter offering funds that? Pray for us as we continue to grow our partnership with the North American Mission Board as we want to plant new churches all over our state. Something else huge to celebrate that you are doing. Last week, your International Mission Board commissioned 71 new missionaries that are going to be serving all around the world. We'll be celebrating those missionaries more in Orlando at the Southern Baptist Convention in just a couple of weeks. But that's something we want to celebrate. And last year, your International Mission Board missionaries, they got to lead over 196,000 people to know Jesus around the world. And each and every one of our churches are a part of that incredible mission. And right here in Illinois, we're preparing for 8 awesome weeks of summer camp for children and teens. And your cooperative program giving provides for that. We want to encourage you to pray for Streeter Camp, Lake Salatiska Camp, these 8 weeks that are coming up. And consider, if you haven't already, you can still register. Send kids to camp from your church at ibsa.org/camps. That link's also below in the notes. And don't forget, we only have spots for about 15 couples left for the For the Pastor and Wife retreat that we're really excited about coming up in September in East Peoria. You can click on the link in the notes below. We would love to see us at 100% capacity by next week, but spots are limited. Sign up today. All these things are reasons that I'm thankful that we get to be partners. Thank you for your partnership in helping us impact lostness with the light of the gospel together.